let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8. And today, I bring you a new episode of Vroomy Face Off! The series in which I put two cars to compete against one another in a 5-race matchup and determine which one is the scariest one. Yes, you heard that right, I said scariest, because this is the Halloween special, and of course, the cars would have to be Halloween themed as well. So, let's have a look at the contestants. In one corner, we have the 𝐒𝐏𝐄𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 Halloween Edition. Sleek, tasteful livery, smooth, great performance. And in the other corner, we have the 𝐒𝐏𝐄𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 with a crazy Halloween livery. Forget about tastefulness, it's vibrant colors, it's silly, and I love it for it. And the car is okay when it comes to performance. And today we're gonna put both of them to the test. But before I jump into it, you know what to do. If you like my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Doing that helps the channel to continue growing, and it keeps me making these videos for you. So it's a win-win. Do it for DBT. But alright, the first thing that we need to do is talk real quick about the rules for this matchup. As I mentioned, it's gonna be a 5-round thing. So that means that we're going to be doing 5 races with each one of these two cars in an alternating fashion. That is to say, once we determine which is the car that we're going to start with, we're going to do one race with that car, then another race with the other car, then come back to the first one, so on and so forth. And to determine which is going to be the first car, I have this fancy little website over here that allows me to do a custom coin flip. So there's a 50-50% chance to start with either one. Let's flip the coin, and the car that we'll start with is the 𝐒𝐏𝐄𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋. Alright, fantastic. Let's fill that up over here. We're gonna have the LVN and, oh, I should probably put it in caps, right? LVN, and then we have over here the 𝐒𝐿KEN. Now, in each one of the races, we're gonna get at this determined amount of points based on how many opponents I race against and what is gonna be the results. So for example, if I am in a 7-player race and I end up in 4th place, I'm gonna get 280 points. You get the idea. And at the end, we're gonna tally all of the points and determine which one was the better car, at least for this video. And in case you're completely oblivious as to what are these cars, we got, once again, the W Motors 𝐒𝐿KEN Halloween Edition, which is straight up, it says Halloween in the name, right? It's a very, very good looking car of the rank of 1861. In terms of looks, fantastic. In terms of performance, absolutely killer. But we also have the Bugatti 𝐒𝐿KEN, which is a car that normally only comes in black, or well, black and very dark blue. And it's a very cool looking car, but I've always disliked how dark this is because it doesn't let you see all of the details of the car. But then we have this fancy livery that I acquired in the Trick or Treat event that is happening at the moment. And man, just look at the rear of this car. It's fantastic, and it's silly, it's crazy, it's Halloween themed, so I don't know, I like it. This is a slightly higher rank at 1862, but in general, I wouldn't even dare to say that this is a worse performing car, but it doesn't matter in this type of races. So, let's start this up.
Round 1. Fight.
Yes, I keep on saying fight instead of race because I don't know, it's a reference to Mortal Kombat, alright? I used to like Mortal Kombat a lot, so it's fine. But alright, so yeah, we're starting with the LVN. That's gonna be our first race. Remember, we're gonna be alternating, so one race with this, then one with the 𝐒𝐿KEN, and then come back and so forth. That is obviously, well, not obviously, but the idea of doing that is precisely so that we don't get the same lobbies all the time, so that there's quite a bit of variety and random chance to get results over here, which is honestly the whole point of this video series. This is not about making, oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Well, that's karma. This is not to make an objective measurement of any car and be like, oh, this is objectively a better car than that. No, no, no. This is all about just driving a car in multiplayer. You know, multiplayer is all about randomness, see whatever happens, and hope for the best. So, yeah, that's basically it. I really like this format because even if I have the skill issues, the entire thing over here is more casual. It's more about just having fun with, oh, Jesus, fun with my cars and see what the heck I can do with them and what will the RNG multiplayer situation bring to me. Alright, I climbed a couple of positions back, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to climb much more than this. And yeah, like I said, this is absolutely RNG. I like it for it. While it can be frustrating because, oh my god, I wanted to win or whatever, you know, once you learn to accept that multiplayer is just gonna be a lot of random BS happening all the time, you kinda are used to it and you're like, yeah, this is fine. Alright, so that's gonna be a 7 place with 9 players. That's a terrible result to begin with, but hey, such is life. Alright, so let's write this down. So for the LVN, we write down 9 players with a 7th place, and that's gonna give me 180 points. Jesus Christ, that's not looking good. Now, if I may be very straightforward with you, I honestly think that the Lycan has a really good opportunity to win this entire matchup. I personally want the LVN to win, in fact, but I believe that the Lycan has the upper hand because when I compare in terms of actual performance of the cars, I do believe that the Lycan is the more reliable and better performing of the two, even though the LVN has a higher rank. Now, I know that someone is going to be like, well, DBT, that's because you have a skill issue and you don't know how to drive the other car. Yeah, that's true, fine. But overall, it still proves that this car is an easier car to drive than the other one. So, I don't know, I think, oh god, oh, Jesus! Alright, well, here we are now. Alright. But yeah, overall, I do believe that this is, how could I say it? An overall better car than the LVN, simply because of the, like, this feels like a really good balance, but really good car overall, while the LVN just seems alright. I don't know, maybe the LVN has some really crazy strength that I don't know about, something that it does really well. I don't know, maybe amazing recovery, though I heard that this car actually has really great recovery as well, so can this car do anything bad? I don't know. But like I said, I do want the LVN to win, but as I've mentioned in all of these type of videos that I've done, I am not going to be trying to bias any results over here. Whatever happens is what's going to happen. I'm going to try my best with both cars, and whichever one will win. Whichever is the, I guess, luckiest one is going to win. You know, if in the Ferrari versus Lamborghini, I allowed the Ferrari to win, that should tell you that I really am not going to be trying to bias anything over here. All right, that was, what? 7th place, but that was a lot of players, wasn't it? I had to make a little bit of a buzzer because I got a phone call. Fortunately, it was at the end of the race, so it's fine. Jesus, how many Cians in this race? That's crazy. All right, fair enough. I got a 7th place and an 11th player. Okay, so it's 11-7. Let's write it down. So 11 players, 7th place. That's going to give me still more points than I got over here, but hey, it's fine. Actually, this does kind of show quite nicely how it varies a lot how many players are on the race, because you can see in both cases I got 7th place, but the amount of points given is different because, well, I've explained this before, but it just has to do with how easy or difficult it is to get either in the middle of the pack, at the top, or at the bottom, all of that stuff. It's fine.
Round 2. Fight.
Now, I'm not very confident about racing in Area 51, you know it. It's not my best track. Well, I mean, I don't really have much of a best track, but still, man, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, overall, I just feel like the poor LVN just doesn't have what it takes, but maybe it'll prove me wrong over here. You might be wondering, why, DBT, why do you want this car to win instead of the Lycan? It's because the Lycan has enjoyed being the spotlight during Halloween for a couple of years. Let's bring another car, come on. Come on, LVN, show the world what you're made of. Show that you are deserving of, oh, for sakes, man! God fucking damn it! I'm fine. Sure. From first to dead last. Lovely stuff, don't you? Dude. Oh god. Like I was saying, I just don't really know what is the strength of this car, if it has any strength. Like I said, it's of a rank of 1862, which is before the 𝐒𝐄𝐄𝐶 Absolute, of course. It's the highest rank in the entire game. So they should be the best cars in the game, but it still feels like a lot of 1861 cars are better than this one. Now, I know that it could be because, oh, it's 1 kilometer faster than the other car and blah, blah, but come on, 1 kilometer faster in multiplayer means absolutely nothing if it doesn't have, I don't know, the acceleration or the recovery or the handling or the nitro duration or any of the 1,000 different things that matter a lot in multiplayer. Now, maybe for Gauntlet it's a different story, but over here in multiplayer it just doesn't feel like it's such a good car, to be completely honest. But go. Jesus Christ, 6th place. All right, so it's 8 players, 6th place. So let's write it down. 8 players, 6th place. Wait, that's what it was, right? Okay, confirm. Just I just had to check. I don't want to write something down and be like, oh no, that was actually the wrong result, DBT. All right, let's see now what happens here. Now, we have had a very small sample size for the time being in terms of how many races we've done. But the fact that the poor LVN has gotten 2 terrible results so far, I don't know. Now, to be fair, the Lycan also had a very bad result on the first race, but let's see what happens over here. Like I said, I want the LVN to win, but I'm not gonna do anything to bias the results, all right? Whatever it is, that's what's gonna happen, and that's what gets recorded, so it's fine. But yeah, I would like for the Lycan to lose. I don't know. Look, like I said, I actually do like the Lycan quite a like the Lycan. Oh my god, I'm not trying to push your body. I swear I was steering to the right. Dude, are you? God damn. We're fine, we're fine. Oh god, no, no! What the? I was steering to the... I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. We can recover, we can recover. I swear I'm not throwing the race, alright? I swear I'm not throwing the race. I can promise... What? Oh god, I think I'm throwing the race. I got distracted! Oh man. Should I do this over? No, but then I would be biasing. I promise you, I wasn't trying to... I got distracted on trying to justify and say, look, I'm not throwing the race, and I went in the wrong route. Hey, we're still... Actually, we're gonna get third place, are we not? Dude, oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry, but... Oof. Oh, catching up. Let's go. All right, I'm not gonna redo this race. At third place is still a pretty decent result. Hey, I'll take it. Yeah, so I rung out and I was like, oh, I swear I'm not trying to throw, and in saying that I got distracted and I went on the wrong route, but it did not matter. Third place, it's still a pretty decent result overall, so it works for me. 7 players, third place. Let's write it down. So we got a 7 player in third place, and that's a lot of points. Jesus Christ, I think I have more points. Well, I definitely have more points than this, but jeez.
Round 3. Fight.
Did 2 people just quit the race? I mean, to be fair, it's Citadel Crash. Man, Citadel Crash with this car. I always have troubles with this track anyway. Oh no, guys, I don't wanna say it. I don't wanna spoil it. But I think we're gonna, and by we I mean the LVN is gonna lose this matchup. Hold on, shut up. Focus, BT, focus. Oh, I didn't crash. Let's go. All right, we have a chance here. Yeah, I was super nervous that I was gonna crash, but fortunately I didn't, so hey. Oh, dude, I need some nitro as well. Come on, leave some for me, please. Don't mess it up, DVT. Be careful, because I do remember that this car, it's very happy to climb. Ooh, RIP, buddy. RIP, come on. Shut up, DVT. Focus. Oh god, not what I wanted. It's fine. I'm going for the trick. I need the W. Let's go, mama! Oh yeah, baby! Woo! Holy moly, I legit thought I was gonna straight up lose this race, like proper. Holy. All right, you know what? Wow. This is surprising to me because I never do well in this track, and look at me go, first place. All right, so geez, look at how many people this... Okay, I only saw 2 people disconnecting at the start of the race. Well, before the race actually began. So I'm gonna not count 2 of them. It was 6 players in this race, and I got a first place. All right, so it was 6 players, and there was a first place. All right, finally some decent points. Let's go. Now, honestly, I'm tempted. All right, how much would have been if I had given it the 8 players? Jesus, that's a lot more points. But no. It was 6 players. Let's be real. Let's be fair over here. Like I said, I don't want to bias anything. Whatever it is what it is. Now, that point infusion for the LVN was great, but still, we're gonna see what happens here with my Lycan. Let's see what we do. All right, so whatever you want. Now, oh, you know what? It's a Lycan, and apparently the Lycan has good recovery, right? And this track being reversed has a section for recovery, so at the beginning, let's go. Ooh, I'm in pole position. Okay, that is 100% a cheater. All right, so that's not gonna count as a legit player. I'm not gonna count it in the tally. Come on, look at that, so stupid. I'm fine. Well, up. Okay. Well, it's fine. Oh god. Well, listen, the fact... So it's 6 players, right? But it will actually count as 5 players Because, yeah, that first place, it's absolutely idiotically, obviously, a cheat. So we should actually see who it is, and of course we're gonna report it because that's what we do over here. Like, Jesus Christ, people. I don't even understand what is the point of playing with that. Like, oh, I'm super fast, I'm faster than anybody else. How does that make anybody feel better, you know? Like, oh yeah, you beat everybody because you're playing with an insane advantage over everybody. How is that supposed to be something to feel good about? I don't know, but whatever. All right, so that is gonna be, once again, it's a 6th place. Well, you know, this actually, oh, I've seen this guy cheating a bunch. Okay, I know who this is. Well, I've seen this name a bunch of times, but all right, so here's a good question for you. I'm going to discount it as a player. So I'm gonna consider this was a 5-player race and I got 5th place. I got last. So this would be 5-player race, 5th place. Now I could have done it the other way around. I wonder if that would be more fair to say that this was a 6-player race and I got 5th place. But I don't know, it just feels a little wrong. And look, it's not that I'm trying to give the Carlos points or anything, but I did end up in last place, you know? So why don't you let me know what you think about this particular case? Should I make it so that an obvious cheater that got the 1st place should not count as a player altogether, completely ignored? Or should I count it and put it at the end, so technically I would not have ended in last place, but 2nd to last? Let me know in the comments what you think about this. I'm more tempted to keep it the way that I just did it, because in my head that's more fair, but I want to hear what you guys think. Oh, and just for the record, here is the full name of that player, so that, you know, we have it over here. Recorded how this individual loves to cheat. Yeah, I've encountered this a couple of times, so yeah, time to report.
Round 4. Fight.
And we are in the orbital loop. Is that how we said it? We were gonna say it? I don't remember. The orbital loop. The orbital loop could work, right? The orbital loop. Yeah, no. You know, we have the Terra 9. We also need to have the orbital loop. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what's the best way of calling this one, but it'll be fine. All right, I like this track. Let's see what we can do over here. You know that I have a relatively good record of performing relatively all right here, but there's so many players in this race that chances for, yep, random nonsense to happen are high. Yet, there's still a very high chance for people to mess up. Dude, stop pushing me, mother frogger. Oh god. Oh god. Ah, God, he just messed up my race, dude. You individual that I don't appreciate very much. Oh god, you saw how the car wanted to climb over there? My god, why is everybody so... People are terrible at this track, I'm telling you. Jesus. Oh man, this was gonna be such a great chance for me to get a good result. And then this same... No, oh my god, the goddamn wall climbing, man. Ah, Jesus. I had faith that this was gonna be the recovery for this car, but 10th, 11th place. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh wait, I gained 1 position. Ah, that's something, but still, not a lot. 10th place. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much for messing up the race that was gonna be the race for... I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. Everything's under control. Don't worry about it. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm fine. I'm fine. So that's 12 players and I got 10th place. That's gonna be like no points. Jesus. This is gonna hurt, I tell you. 12, 10. All right, that's some points still, but not good. Not good. Okay. Okay. I'm not tilted or anything. I'm perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I love when the car that I want to win gets the worst BS happening. I'm fine. I'm perfect. I don't know what you're talking about. All right? Everything's under control. DBT is fine. Focus. I do want this car that I'm going to drive now to lose, but I will not throw a race. All right? I will not. I refuse to do something like that. Oh, there's another LBN. All right, let's see what. Let me guess. My first place? Almost. Yes. It just feels like the game really wants this car to win. It's like, no. Maybe that's something that I'm figuring out right now. that if for some reason you're playing on October 31st with this... Jesus Christ. If you're playing with this card on October 31st, this card is going to be getting W's. But to be fair, we did get some horrible results earlier on, but still, Jesus. It's fine. Whoa. Now, to be fair, there's something to be said about what I was saying earlier, that I thought that this card was going to win overall simply because it's a much, much better card than the LVN, or it feels to be a much better all-rounder card. Well, this is, oh my god, wasn't this like an 11-player race? I think it was 11 players at the start. That's going to be so many points for this card. Holy mother of Christ. Nah, this is going to be insane amount of points. Alright, so... I didn't see if anybody quit at the very start. Yeah, it was 11 players. I'm not sure if this guy disconnected at the very start. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna count it as 11. I didn't think I noticed him disconnecting before the race started, so I'm gonna count it as 11 player. Even though it's gonna benefit the Lycan, it is what it is. 11 players, first place. Let's write it down. That's 11 first. Look at that! Oh, Jesus! No, this is over. I'm sorry, LVN. Look. I don't even need to reveal the points just yet. There's still one full round to go, and I already know where this is going.
Final round. Fight.
And there was already one player quitting over here. This was already gonna be a few player race. I think it was like 5 people. That's gonna be even less. Or was it 6 and now it's 5? I don't know, whatever. Whatever is the case, that means I'm not gonna get a lot of points, even if I finish in first place. See, I'm telling you, the world is conspiring against the LVN. I don't know if I should feel bad about the LVN or just say you deserved it. I really don't know. No matter if I win, this is not gonna be a lot of points. Oh, there's a Lycan Halloween right there. Hey, listen, if I can beat him, that will be fine by me. That's an Apex in first place, but all right. I'm gonna shut up for a second, try to do something half decent here. It's a 5-player race, and I took the first place. Even if I managed to keep it by some sort of miracle, still not gonna be a lot of points. See, it's like few players for the LVM, but when it comes to the Lycan, oh, let's make full lobby so that even if you finish in last place, you're not gonna lose a lot of points. Yeah, because that's how it works. The less players that are there in the race, the more, the less... how can I say it? Oh, it's hard. I said that I was gonna record a whole video talking about how this calculation is supposed to work, why it is the way that it is. Does it make sense? But it needs a little bit of explanation. There's gonna be a first place, but with only 5 players, that's barely gonna be any points. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be some points, but man, look at this. It's ridiculous. Ah, Jesus. All right, so that's 5 players, first place. Look at that. Nah, this is so over. You see what I'm saying? 11 players in this race. If I happen to win this race, it's gonna be like a gajillion points. I'm telling you, it feels like the world is against the poor LVN. Maybe deservedly so, maybe not, I don't know. Just that, man, this is getting ridiculous. Well, listen, I wanted to make this, well, not to make it, but I hope that this was going to be as close as possible so that, you know, it's going to be like, oh my god, which one of the cars is going to win? But unless something absolutely catastrophic happens in this race and I get, like, no points at all, which, you know, could happen, but seems unlikely, especially if I'm so far ahead and then I'm going to overtake the first place. No, actually, I didn't overtake it. Hold up. But still, regardless, even if I finish in dead last, I'm still going to get a decent amount of points. And I think it's still not... I could literally get 0 points, and I think that this car would still win just because of the... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. It's probably still going to win simply because of the results of all the previous races. So, you know what? It is what it is. Oh, man. I wanted the LVN to win. I legit wanted the LVN to win simply because I thought it was time for a new car to shine in Halloween, but... It does seem that for another year, the Lycan Halloween edition is going to remain the de facto Halloween car, because it even says it on the title, right? But still, hey, listen, 4th place is still going to be a ton of points for this thing, so... Oh, Jesus, let's write it down and let's just get disappointed a little bit. It's fine, it's fine. Maybe you wanted this car to win and you're like, oh my god, we did it! But, hey... At the very least, I always hope that these are gonna be closer races, or in general closer results, but this got pretty lopsided, I think, so that's not what I wanted, but it is what it is, you know, like I said. I'll just show you the results. So, 11 players. 4th place. Holy mother. Look at that. It's ridiculous. With the LVN, I only got one single race with 12 players. Other than that, it was lower players overall. And look at this. It's ridiculous. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Let's do this. Let's reveal how many points did they get. So that's 1455 points for the LVN. And for the Lycan, that's going to be 1640. Yep, it happened. Congratulations, W Motors. You got it. You got it this time. I'll see you next year when I do another one of this Vroomy face-off. And once again, if you're enjoying this whole thing, please hit the like button on this video, subscribe, do all of that. It helps the channel. And do let me know what other type of face-off would you like to see. Give me some more ideas and I'll consider some of them. Maybe the best one will be the next video. But that's gonna do it for this. Once again, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.